This was a pretty distressing story. Great story, by the way, but tell us, what's the assessment in terms of the magnitude of climate risk here?
Good morning, Heidi. Yeah, it's very difficult to ascertain at this stage how severe the El Nino could be this time around. But if you look at El Ninos past, they have had significant impacts on the economy, on the global economy. It's the warming phase of a normal climatic cycle. It's the things that are associated with it, a drought. We have heavy rains in South America, but where you are, Heidi, on the east coast of Australia, we could see more wildfires. But the thing that tends to affect is commodities, especially agricultural commodities, your staples from your cocoa to your coffee to your wheat, sugar. So we could be looking at going down the line that next cup of coffee rather should be or could be more expensive. You might think twice about that block of chocolate in the supermarket aisle because that could get expensive. So it's an inflationary event, and it comes after the pandemic, as the war in Ukraine is going on, and adds that inflationary pressure.
Nobody in our team wants to see coffee become more expensive, but I gotta say this year I've been even worried about taking Bobby for a walk because ticks are so abundant all over New York, because the summer last year or the winter last year really was not cold enough. But this is really the least of our concerns, right? I mean, the devastation that higher temperatures can bring to the world, the most vulnerable economies will get hardest hit.
And you're absolutely right. Anyone looking for some respite from the heat is not going to get it. It's the warming phase of a normal climatic cycle. So think higher temperatures. I mean, you just have to look at the last major event in 2015-16 that coincided with the hottest temperatures on record. And we could be up for a grim milestone in that the world could hit its highest temperatures, average temperatures yet. So heat, climate change is a problem. And, sadly, during hot events, people want to be air conditioned. You need to fuel irrigation pipes for agriculture. And the things that tend to fuel that are coal. Coal is the big beneficiary, sadly, and that just feeds into the climate change and greenhouse gases and man-made event that we have.